Hey there guys, Skippy is back once again in the house. Today guys, this is the world that just has a digital clock in it, and it actually has one of the latest villager farms that I made over here. But basically guys, we're going to start talking about a new block. This new block should probably already be here, but we're thinking it's probably going to come in the next update. And the reason I came here is because it pretty much has the huge redstone build here, and we're going to be talking about observer blocks, guys. Observer blocks are really key, and observer blocks are going to change the game when it comes to redstone. There will be tons of ways to minimize huge redstone things like this with an observer block, and it really does have a lot of kind of uses, and I think there is no real true way to show you it unless we go to PC, where I can show you just like some of the simplest forms. Long story short, and I won't even actually, I was just going to say it, but I'm not going to, when we get there, I'm going to show you exactly what observer blocks do and how hype it is, because we really want this in the next update. I really am. I can't wait for observer blocks. We are due to get it almost 100%. For this one here, guys, let's just go for 359 likes. If you are one of the first 359 people to like this video, let me know which one you are in the comments below, and you could be down like exploding. Exploding was 666. I don't know. I think Notification Squad's probably like top 300 or something like that. But if you don't have time to comment, that's cool too. Just go ahead and subscribe. You could get a shout out like Louise, Minor, Joe, I guess is how you say it, or James. Those are the guys that get the shout out for today. And yeah, hit the description if you want to jump on board with some beta testing for my PC server. We're working on some faction survival, creative, and stuff like that. You can join the Discord if you wanted to chat as well. And yeah, I think I got all my spiel out of the way for today. Let's jump over to PC, and I'm going to give you guys an in-depth lesson on observer blocks and how they're going to change the game. Okay, so here we are back at the mansion doing what we need to do and talking about observer blocks. So observer blocks are so cool. They are pretty much a key item for growing within the redstone world in Minecraft for sure. So I have a few little areas here to kind of show. Observer blocks have really, I think we should really look at it as on console edition. We're pretty lucky in the sense that we get the stuff after most of the problems were already fixed, because when observer blocks came out, there was a very big deal because basically they had no delay between the observer blocks. So basically what you're going to do to operate or to manage your observer blocks is put them down, and they're going to bring a redstone signal the way that it shows, just like the arrow on top. As you can see, there's an arrow right there. That's exactly where it's going to go. So the other thing is it sends a pulse through. It doesn't lock power. So let's go over here and do it. You know, first what we're going to do is show you how to craft an observer block. So going in here, what you're going to need to craft an observer block is cobblestone down the bottom. Then what you're going to need is redstone right here. Let's just keep some for our endeavors, and then a piece of nether quartz right there. So that's going to get you your observer blocks. We're going to be good to go. Let's just take our stuff out of this crafting table, and then once you have them, you're good. So back when observer blocks first came out, the problem was basically it would send a redstone signal instantly. So as you can see right here, we're going to go ahead and look, hit this lever. The lamp turns on right away, and then this one pulses later. When they first came out, it would go faster than redstone, basically making it an instant pulse from no matter how far away you were. So that's something that's been patched since and that they've fixed. So observer blocks act really tricky when it comes. So basically it's an easy way to send a pulse with just a lever. You know, that would be the first thing. It will just send an instant pulse right down, pulse it quick, bing, done, off. So that's one of the cool ways to use observer blocks, but observer blocks will actually trigger in all kinds of ways. Again, they're a little loosely put, almost kind of like little bud switches, little in itself bud switches. So a good example is, let's go ahead and show you. So just by moving next to an observer block, the switch would trigger. So let's just go ahead and put this crafting table there. Just by a block being there, it triggers it. So let's go, and let's just go ahead and push this observer block into that one, and it also triggers it. Again, this is going to be super cool when it comes to redstone circuits. Another way that you can trigger an observer block is just by any input, any change in any way, like opening this door. Opening and closing the door will trigger it as well. Let's time set day. Perfect. We'll make it light. Look at that. I'm getting better with these PC commands as we go. And there you go. I think we had a little bit of word lately that the next update's going to be a mini game. So I think it could potentially be a mini game. But for the next console update, it is very clear that this is due. The mansion, the observer blocks, the Vex, all of those new mobs, the llama, we're definitely on point to get them. It's a matter of how long. So I feel like we have no more wait than, say, June max. I think they'll probably hit us up with a mini game. I feel a little weird because honestly, usually they drop that mini game update in March break, and I feel like maybe something might have went astray, because usually they drop that update in March break and then they throw out the content update, a smaller content update, not as big as the one at Christmas, right before summer vacation. So I hope I did a good job of explaining to you guys exactly what's going on here. And yeah, man, smash the like before you go, especially if you want these observer blocks. This is such a basic demonstration. They get right into real serious redstone business. So yeah, subscribe if you're not already, and tune in tomorrow for some more of my daily Minecraft love. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.